sweet, yeah, I need it from you. Got my hands all on your sweet.
Hello, I'm back. This is Sophie here with Healthy Body by Sophie, and I'm now going to present to you our Soulmate Exfoliating Duo. So we've been waiting for that one. I have been waiting to use this one that's still in the wrapper, that volcanic rock. So, oops, as I am dropping the exfoliating scrub. So this pedicure for dry and rough feet. So you don't need to have wet feet, just have had a pedicure. I did have a pedicure yesterday. I gave myself. I cleaned my toes and the cuticles, but I left the foot itself. And I'm glad that I actually didn't perform this yesterday after my feet still being softer. Now it's really got dry, and so we're really gonna put this to the test. I even have another brush that's like a regular brush from the store. We can even compare it. It's still also in the wrapper, just to show you how much efficient this is going to be. I don't know, I've not done it yet, but from what I've seen, it should work. So first I'm gonna slough off the dry flaky skin with this volcanic Soulmate volcanic exfoliator tool, which will gently and effectively scrub away the dry winter skin to reveal soft and smooth sole. Next, I will be applying this Soul Soothe Exfoliating Foot Balm with shea butter, rich overnight foot treatment with 9% of AHA and BHA blend that works to gently exfoliate and soothe the skin while I will be sleeping. So after that, I'm just gonna put my feet up, put a movie on with my husband, and then you know, keep that on my feet until tomorrow. So this is an invigorating mint scent seal the deal. Basically, once it's on my skin, it's probably going to be very refreshing, and I'm going to wake up to reveal the refreshed feet. So I'm really looking forward to that. With no further ado, let's actually get this started. So I'm gonna have to ask my hubby to find me some socks while I'm doing this. If you can hear me, honey, I'm gonna need some socks after I'm done with this. If you can go find me some at home to put them on, because I'm gonna leave that cream or exfoliating foot balm onto my feet until tomorrow. Ooh. All right, so I'm gonna sit down here and see if it's just might be a bit too low, but we're gonna just brought this little container, and I didn't want to use the I'm gonna turn this a bit to the side so you can see. I didn't want to use the yoga mat. Doing things, I can't find my words, so I'm improvising, and I'm gonna use this. So I'm gonna put my feet in this basin here, and we're gonna get started with what I'm gonna be doing. Alrighty, so let's get some towels here going, as I might need that, but maybe not, because I am actually supposed to leave that cream on my feet. But for the time being, until I get my cream, I might just wrap my, until I get my socks, I might just wrap around my feet into the towels. So what there is that I would like to tell you about this volcanic rock. It is, there's not much to say except that it's 100 volcanic rock pumice stone. And you can see this here, instead of being rope, which still would be, you know, more natural as opposed to a plastic, hard plastic that could be not very safe. The a rope could tend, if you leave it by the tub or where there's humidity, it might rot or get turn black and mildew. Whereas this is basically silicone, and there is here, so I could technically remove this and that would come off. So basically it's, it's so cute. It's gonna prevent mold from growing, which is, amazing. The feel on this is, so obviously it's a volcanic rock, so some pieces of the rock are starting to fall off, but that's just the external part of it. So I'm going to fluff, sloss, as we say, sorry, not floss. Floss is my teeth. Pardon me, well, I don't need to excuse myself for it. The fact is, English is my second language, so it is what it is. So here I'm gonna start doing exactly that. Let's see if I can manage it this way while I have you with me here and not making too much noise with this lace in it. So let's see how my flexibility is with these pants. And I'm gonna start with my toes, which do have dry. It's not working pretty bad. It's doing pretty good. So here I'm removing the dry skin. That's definitely hardened since yesterday. So this volcanic rock, that's pumice stone, is also designed to provide gentle exfoliating to clear away the dead skin, okay? And the flaky skin. It's gonna help. Oh, it's working really well. Nice. I like the feel of that. It's gonna help to buff away the calluses to reveal the smoothest feet. And I have to tell you, it's working. Now you have to be careful. I can't tend to be overdo it on things. I like things, I'm very, what's the word? I can't think of the word right now. I'm very detail oriented, as long as it's something I can comprehend. So I don't want to do too much, and then I'm gonna feel it as things settle down overnight. But that is working really well. I am so impressed. Now I'm gonna put a towel where my foot is resting, because it's not the most pleasant feeling to have this cut into your foot. There we go. Now that's better. Now I'm gonna do the bottom. So I could hold it with this, but actually I'm gonna do exactly that. Use the last three fingers through here, through the loop, the silicone loop. That is working really well. I really enjoy that. So obviously what's falling into here, I actually see some dead skin that just fell in there. Be careful not to cut your fingernails, otherwise you might have to do some finger cleaning. Fingernails. And it's to the bottom. Now my feet get bad very quickly, as in I'm on my feet a lot, so, and I put lots of pressure on my feet, so as a result they get dry skin very quickly. But I do clean them with bath, Epsom salt bath, very regularly, at least monthly, and that makes a huge difference. Now do the back. I see a little bit here. Good, and now we'll do here. I'm gonna do the other foot. I'm gonna turn a bit. It's definitely porous, I can definitely feel that. Whoops. So, now There we go. Let's put it near the stool, the stepper. This way it won't fall. And as I talked to you here. So basically, that Sol volcanic applicator or tool, I basically apply it to the sole of my foot to soothe and exfoliate the foot before using the balm before bedtime. And then I'm gonna let all of this soak overnight, and in the morning I'm gonna soak my feet in water, and then I'm gonna gently rub the stone over my problem area in circular motion to slowly, and then I'm gonna go slowly to let the stone do the work. Once done, gently dry your feet. So those will be the steps that I will follow now, and then the next steps in the morning. So I guess that part is important to not forget that in the morning I need to soak my feet in water. So I'm gonna take a bath and I gently soak my feet in the water. And I'm gonna rub the stone over my problem areas, and because it might come back out some, like it's still tighter here, thicker or more tough, you know. And I'm gonna make circular motion with this, like this, going slowly and letting the stone do the work. Once it's done, then again, like I said, I'm gonna dry my feet. So here I'm kind of mixing, using my other hand to assist in the sloughing. Let's see how it looks here. Okay, so let's go this way. I'm gonna switch hand. I'm gonna go this way. So after this, we're gonna do a nice little massage with that cream. I'm gonna put it all over my I can see this is coming off. I can see as my foot is over the basin here, bassinet. I can definitely see my dead skin, so I probably could do this for a long time, but I'm giving you a little quick, a little quick view of what's going on here. It's definitely working. I'm gonna do a little bit the whole foot. Oops, I gotta be careful not to grab the, I'm gonna put my finger through the silicone so I'm not scrubbing on the silicone with volcanic rock. And that is a good start. A little bit here. I think we're good. It is definitely a lot smoother, and it did work really well. Now I'm gonna switch and do the other side. So basically, next I'm gonna use this one. This bottle of Sol Soothe Exfoliating Foot Balm. And yeah, I'm stabilizing, there we go. And now let's do this side. So this has shea butter. This has shea butter that moisturizes and conditions for smoother and softer skin. It's important. It has 4% of glycolic acid, and it has the smallest amount. Pardon me. Let's start over. It has 4% of glycolic acid. As the smallest AHA molecule, it is able to deeply penetrate to resurface dead skin. As well, it has 5% blend of the lactic acid and salicylic acid, which gently allows exfoliating and soothing of the skin surface. So that's really good. And then the menthol that's inside as well, this tube, provides a mild and relaxing cooling sensation upon application. That's gonna wear off, you know, as I keep wearing it overnight, of course. So circular motion, make sure you don't go on your toenail. And then so pull the skin as tight as you can, and then circular motion. In the middle, might be a bit ticklish, but it feels good to do that there too. It's good to get your foot used to that, even if it's ticklish. Trying to do it in circular motion over your entire bottom of your foot on your plantar. So now we're gonna do, so I'm using my left hand, which is not my dominant hand, so the circular motion and action might not be as smooth as when I'm using the right side. But this is really nice. Now I'm gonna use a bit this side. This side is nice and fresh. That's good. Now, what is good to know about the foot balm, as this part really I think is more important, takes more time, because removing all of that dead skin. I'm gonna keep talking about the cleansing balm. Okay, so that cleansing balm, exfoliating foot balm, its product is tested and for gluten, so make sure there's no gluten, soy or peanut allergen in it. It's also vegan, so it's formulated without animal derived ingredient, which is important. And why it is safe? Well, the scent is safe, and specifically this foot balm, exfoliating foot balm, is safer because it is formulated, first and foremost, without petroleum, and you know petroleum is not good for you. Second of all, without cyclic silicone, which is so very important, without urea, which has been found to not be good, which I used to use, even though it was effective on making your skin look good, it's not good for you. And sulfate as well. There's none of these four ingredients, you know, and as they are potentially harmful ingredients for you. So instead, this balm contains shea butter and a blend of the AHA, as we said, which is alpha. Let's see, so I make sure I say it properly. That's the alpha hydroxy acid or the beta hydroxy acid. Now the alpha hydroxy acid is more for people who are working on anti-aging issues, and it's more the surface, whereas the beta hydroxy acid goes really deeper and goes all the way down to the taking care of, you know, the sebum and removing any clogged pore. So that is a main difference. Depending on what you're looking for, then you might want to use either the alpha hydroxy acid or the beta hydroxy acid. In some cases, like here, and many of our products, like our overnight peel as well, it has actually both built in. I can't believe I'm seeing all of this dead skin coming up, but it doesn't surprise me. So Alrighty, so this is really good. Let's do a little bit more right here. Alright, now I guess we could rinse this off in the sink to remove the dead skin that's stuck on this. No, I'm not done. I have to do the outside of my foot, which is not. And then tomorrow I'm gonna go back at this once I've done the overnight. So it's gonna be kind of interesting doing the overnight foot balm, exfoliating foot balm. So I don't want to overdo it either, so I think I should probably stop it. So we're gonna keep a towel in front here as I'm gonna apply this foot balm, and then I'm gonna grab some socks that are right here, and I'm gonna put these socks on, and I'm gonna go put my feet up, have my dinner, and relax. Yes. So if you want to do the same that I am doing right now, make sure to let me know now. I've been using other, I never got to use this, but I don't think this would do any justice. You can't compare these two products. Just forget about it. This is so much better. I've used this in the past from that Kiss My Face brand, which is a good brand, and with peppermint as well. So we'll see how different this is. I don't think it has all those acids in it. So, right. So how much is it that I'm supposed to put? I'm worried I might put too much of this. It doesn't specify, so use only as directed. Oh, that's a warning. And up top it says massage on 2 feet overnight after exfoliating, which I did. You can be my witness, I did. To wake up with renewed, energized soles. So now I hope I'm not cheating here, as in I am following a homeopathic treatment right now with my homeopath. She's amazing, Deborah Tobin. So this is about what I use, a quarter size on each of my feet. Let's start with this. I already can feel the coolness. I'm not supposed to use any mint with my homeopathic treatment. So I hope it's okay that I use it on my feet on the outside. My guess is that I should not, but I felt obligated to do this. I have to do it for you guys, because I want to feel what it's gonna make my feet feel like. And I guess my hands are getting a little bit of an exfoliating as well. I mean, I'm gonna remove this cream off my hands, but yeah, I think that's all there is to it. And then we're just gonna see what happens tomorrow. I was gonna massage this all the way up into my calves, but I don't know if I'm supposed to actually. So I'm just gonna leave it to the feet, because I don't really have any dead skin like the feet on my calves. I'm gonna use a cream that I have in the drawer instead once I've put my socks on. So here I'm not even gonna put my foot down. This one is for here, and I'm just gonna put my sock on. There we go. Okay, now let's do the same thing with the other one. There we go. Actually go in between your toes. And I need to put a little bit more on the heel of my foot here. And that's all there is to it. It's so easy, but you know what? This is only part 1 of 2 in getting this amazing Soulmate Exfoliating Duo just really, complete. we're not going to be complete with this deal here until tomorrow, when I have soaked my feet in a bath, and then scrub my feet some more with that stone. So I'm gonna double soak my feet now with another pair of socks I have over there, and I'm going to walk home wearing my invigorating mint revigorante, comme on dit en français, how we say it in French. So Soul Soothe Exfoliating Foot Balm, Balm exfoliatant pour les pieds, de Beautycounter. Okay, so the price point for this set, so let me wipe off my hands here. I'll go wash them in a moment. The price point for this beautiful set is it's only $49 US. That's amazing. That's really cheap, I will have to say. So 49, anyways, this kit is mine. All of these kits are mine now since I'm using them all. But how can you all see what they can do if I'm not using them and showing you how they work? It's impossible. So, and they just all become mine, and that's just the end of the story. That's the way it is. Alrighty, so this is gonna be staying with me as well. That's $49. I can't believe it's this cheap. $49 US, $66 Canadian. That's amazing. Let's see, how long all of this lasts me, how much I get, how often I get to use it, and now you think that Beautycounter is gonna have to have this set available every year so we can keep having it. So show us what you can do, and let me know if you are interested in purchasing this. Again, there's no petroleum in here. There's no phthalate. There is no, where was I reading this? There is no cyclic acid, no urea, no sulfate, and no petroleum, so it makes it a lot safer than many products you would find out there. If you're unsure where you want to get safer products, again, check the ewg.org website. It's not a company where you will be purchasing from. It is a company, non-profit organization based out of California, I believe, in the States, where they put out there, they've done lots of testing, whether it's from cleaning products, house cleaning products, to products you put on your body, skin, hair, nails, so on and so forth. As I was saying, if it is EWG verified, that means that it will have no harmful toxins in whatever they are able to scan and test, and the level of toxicity is very low. We have to have chemicals in, obviously, when you get a foot balm, for example, or a cleanser or toner, a serum, any of those things, because if you don't have chemicals such as stabilizers and so on and so forth, then the product will not last on the shelves. With this being said, there are safer alternatives, and that's what Beautycounter always strives to do. In addition to putting safer products in your hands and my hands as well, some being ethical, making sure that all the way from the raw material where the product is harvested, it is done ethically and in good human ways. So and also be sustainable for the earth. As you know, by 2025, Beautycounter's goal is to be able to be sustainable fully with what we are creating and delivering. We are recyclable with what we are creating and ends up in your home. It's recyclable or compostable and sustainable, so that the earth and the people on the earth can be safer and live happy lives. All right, thank you so much again for watching today with the Soulmate Exfoliating Deo, $49 US, $66 Canadian. And until next time, you have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.